My name is Eve, and this is my story. I was one of those people who grew up in a church. I was raised in the church. I was baptized as an infant, and I thought everything was going perfect with my life. I got married, I had children, and then my life fell apart and made choices that I never thought I would make, and made mistakes, and it resulted in an affair, and then I got divorced, and that's definitely not the way I thought my life was going to go.
I'm Ron, and this is my story. I too went through a divorce, and I was not prepared for that. I didn't know how to handle it. So of course I asked God what to do. I've gone to church all my life, and I had 2 boys. I was responsible for them. Was I scared? Yeah. Was I anxious? Yeah. God told me to stay faithful and continue going to church and doing what was best for my sons. We continued going to church together for approximately 5 years. Dealing with a divorce and raising my 2 sons is difficult, even with God in my life. But I just can't imagine what it would have been like without God in my life.
Once I was able to admit to myself that I'd really screwed up, and I really needed God, and I needed Him to forgive me, and I had to admit to myself and to Him, hey, I did screw up, but you're there for me, and I need your forgiveness. After I did that, that's when God started blessing my life.
I knew I had some love to give and to share. And I felt God wanted me to do that and build another relationship. I didn't want a mate God didn't want me to have. I knew that wouldn't be blessed. So I prayed for God to send me the right mate. It wasn't very long that God sent Eve in my life. And I knew that would be blessed. God knew exactly what I needed.
With a blended family of 6 people, and we have 4 children who have grown over the past few years that we've been together. And we recently celebrated our 4th anniversary, and right about the same time we sent our oldest child off to college. She's down at UC, and that was a transition. That was tough. We have a junior in high school and heavily involved in the Northmont band, and we have another daughter who is heavily involved as well in soccer for her high school team. And we have a 4th child, a son, who is growing up. He's 12, and he's just becoming more and more involved in things as well.
With all the changes in our lives over the years, we didn't know how that was going to turn out or how we would handle that. But hindsight has shown that God was there all along and was faithful to us.